Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Thursday Night Net of the Ozarks Amateur Radio Society. This net we call every Thursday at 8 p.m. on this frequency of 146.460. No PL tone and no offset. My name is Sean, and my call sign is K0MAD. While this is not an emergency net, if anyone has any emergency traffic at any time, please call break. Does anyone have any emergency traffic at this time, please call now. Alright, nothing heard. The gold Simplex net is communicate as far as possible, antenna to antenna without the use of a repeater. I will be using net logger for check-ins on the net, and if you wish to check in there, you may do so. Let's see, the net is being streamed live on my YouTube channel at Ham Radio K0MAD. If you want to say how you sound on my radio or miss part of the net, you can just search that on YouTube. So let's begin tonight's net with any any announcements of interest to amateur radio. Please call now. Alright, nothing heard on the announcements. So I'm on the beam right now. I'm pointed to the northeast, and I'm going to look for mobile check-ins and short-time check-ins, but we're going to see if Colton is out there. KF0RDC in the Mobile. Are you there, Colton? One more time, KF0RDC. Colton, are you in the Mobile? Alright, nothing heard. We'll try it again at the end of the short time check-in. So this is K0MAD. Looking for short time or Mobile check-ins. Please call now. Alright, nothing heard. Let's move to top of the net logger list, which is Dave, KE6GAE out of Rogersville. Hello, Dave.
K0MAD and the rest of the net. This is KE6GAE. Good evening there, Sean. Thanks for doing the net. Ready for this week to be over. Put 50 hours in already. It'll probably be another 10-hour day tomorrow. I'm ready for the work week to be done. Other than that, don't have a whole lot. Looking forward to seeing how the motion goes on the moving the meeting to the first Saturday. And it'll make it a little easier for me to make some more meetings. But other than that, that's about all we got. I would say keep an eye on the sky tomorrow because there's a chance of some severe weather out there tomorrow. But we'll pass it back to Net Control. Thanks for doing the net, Sean. KE6GAE, back to Net Control.
Yep. Yeah, I've seen that. Well, you had a good signal there, Dave. Almost, well, actually, it was a 5 and 7 at times. You must have the antenna back up in the air, huh?
Actually, I'm still down one section lower than I normally am when I've got the good signal. There's some serious propagation, though. I looked at the VHF map earlier, and it went from all the way up into the middle of Missouri, all the way down into Texas and Louisiana. And so there's been some serious propagation, I think, from the solar flares that we've had. All right, back to Net Control, KE6GA.
Yeah, may do some calling on 5.2 Simplex after this. All right, Dave, thanks for checking in, and we'll try one more time for Colton here. KF0RDC, Colton, are you out there in the Mobile? KE0MAD in the net. Okay, nothing heard there. We'll move to Lee, N7LP up in Mount Vernon. Well, Lee, how's this week been going for you?
Well, this week we've been fairly slow. It's been kind of nice, and you're getting in here a good 5 and 6, 5 and 7. I still got to move part of the antenna over so that it's not causing an odd pattern out of the omnidirectional. But just today we went and mowed the lawn and took care of stuff around here. And so it's been really doing pretty well. Of course, yesterday Lynn and I celebrated our 43rd wedding anniversary, so we had to go out and get something to eat. So anyhow, we'll turn it back to you, K0MAD and 7LP.
All right, Lee. Boy, I wish I didn't have to go to work tomorrow. I want to go to, I was wanting to go do another parks on there early while the weather was good, but it's looking like I'm going to have to go and work on Friday, which is not supposed to be happening, but it's been happening every day, every Friday for the last 5 or 6 Fridays, it seems like. But anyway, hey, thanks for checking in, Lee. And boy, don't seem like very many people has any problem with the Monday switch, so that's looking pretty good. I like that. Anyway, 73 Lee, and we'll move down to KF60Z Mel, also in Mount Vernon, just right across the way from Lee there. How you doing, Mel?
Well, I'm doing fairly well, I think. I've kind of got a sore throat now, and I hopefully get over that pretty soon.
I hope you do too.
Yeah, it's been a busy day. I had to take the XYL in for the dialysis. Went and got the oil changed on the car. A minor repair done. Had one of the tire sensors that tell you the pressure. Decided to quit working. Got that fixed. Washed the car. So, boy, I had a busy morning today. Thanks for running the net, KF60Z.
It does sound like you had a busy morning there. All right, Mel. Well, 5 and 7 over here in Aurora. Great signal as usual from up there north of Mount Vernon. Thanks for checking in tonight. This is K0MAD, and we got the beam back on. We're pointing to the northeast, looking to see if we could pick up Colton in the Mobile. Try it there, Colton, if you are Mobile. All right, nothing heard. We'll call for more check-ins. This is K0MAD at the bottom of the list, looking for over-the-air check-ins. Please call now.
KE0HFS.
KE0LTG.
All right, we got Joe and Lawrence. We'll move top of that list, which is Joe, KE0HFS. How you been doing, Joe?
I've been really, really busy, both at work and at the house. Just going nonstop. Not had a whole lot of time to do a whole lot of anything other than work.
I know the feeling. Know it all too well. Well, I don't guess that's a bad thing. You know what they say about an idle mind. So, well, hope you're doing well, and got a great signal over here into Aurora.
Fantastic. Yeah, keeps me busy. Keeps me thinking about other things, so I'll take it.
Yep. Yeah, there's sometimes I'm glad I'm busy. And there's times I wish I wasn't. So, anyway, thanks for checking in, Joe. 5 and 9 over here in Aurora. 7-3 to you. Lawrence, K0LTG. Go ahead. You got your Vox. You got the Vox thing figured out yet?
Well, I noticed on the radio I was using for Vox, it's a dual channel receive, and it seems like the channel I was using was really messed up, but I was not having success on the other Vox either. I did see on YouTube that on Chirp you can go into settings and advanced mode, and you can use computer software to do the Vox, and so that seemed to make it a little more sensitive. But tonight I put on the NOAA weather station, and as I switched back and forth between the two receive, the dual band receive, I noticed the first receive was way off on squelch and everything. So I was going to suggest that if people have that on their radios, they might sometime like to check the two channels against each other a little bit and see, because I thought at first I damaged the antenna, And then as I switched antennas and things, it wasn't getting better. But when I went down to the lower dual channel receive, it perked back up. So apparently I've got something out on that upper channel. So I was going to suggest that if you got to get out or something and it's not working in one channel, why switch to the other channel. It might help you get out in an emergency.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I just don't mess with Vox. I've tried it. I've tried it on the HF. I've tried it on VHF, everything else, FM, AM. I just can't get along with it. But, well, you know, that's what it's all about. It's playing with all the different things like you're doing over there. And, hey, you know what? Dave says you're an S3. Let's see, you're an S3 with the preamp over there in Rogersville. So, you're being heard out there in Rogersville. That's pretty good, Lawrence. Of course, you're probably running that little amplifier, aren't you?
Well, I'm just on the 7100 up about 95%. So I don't have the linear I traded to my brother for. I can't think what I traded for just yet. But I had a bandsaw I wasn't using, and so he took that. No, that was the first trade somehow. I don't know. I can't remember the last time what I traded for, but anyway, I got something for it. I wasn't using it that much here locally, and tonight I'm just using the Icom 7100 up about 95%. So anyway, I'm glad I'm getting out well on that. So anyway, I'll say 73 to the group, and we'll talk to you later. KE0LTG, clear.
All right, Lawrence. Well, it's doing a good job for you. Thanks for checking in tonight. And we had someone jump in there on the net logger, KF0NNY, Justin over in Marionville. How you doing?
Hey, KF0NNY. Hey, Sean and the rest of the net. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I just happened to hear my radio making some noise up here, and so I came up and was like, oh, yeah, it's Simplex net night. I have a minute, so I'm here tonight. Well, I don't know how I'm coming through. Can you let me know how my signal is?
5.9 plus about, it looks like 18 dB.
Okay, good. I was just worried because, this 5100 I got, a couple of diodes fell off of it, and, all of a sudden it's like it doesn't give me this out-of-band thing, so I just want to make sure I didn't, that they weren't necessary. So, I was making sure.
Yeah, I hate that. It's kind of like my truck. I went to Northtown. A bunch of unnecessary stuff fell off my truck one day. I know exactly what you mean. It's so weird. It's like the most unnecessary things just happen to fall off. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Anyway, let's see. Dave says you're an S4 without the preamp, so you're a good signal over there. Of course, you got the GP9 up, but that's over in Rogersville. Well, I can hear your fan or your computer fans going in the background.
Yep. I got those servers running hot. So, I got 6 servers, 2 battery backups. I guess there's probably an air conditioner here in too, because I got to keep those servers nice and cool. So, that's that Rogersville signal. That's pretty good too. The GP9's up at 43 feet to the tip. So. Not super high, but glad to hear it's getting out.
Yeah, you haven't been on here in a while, so you know what? I'm going to take a standby. Whoever's out there, just shoot some signal reports over there towards Justin. He's over in Marionville, K0MAD.
Yeah, like Sean said there, Justin, I had you at an S4 out here in Rogersville. KE6G8.
I guess everybody else got mic shy there, Justin, because I know others can hear you. Anyway, hey, thanks for checking in tonight, Justin. And I'm going to switch back over to the beam again, and I'm going to see if I can try for Colton one more time. All right, this is K0MAD pointed to the northeast towards, we're kind of towards Republic direction. Looking for Colton KF0RDC. All right, well, we'll call one more time on the omnidirectional. We'll jump over to the southeast on the beam. This is KE0MAD. We have any further check-ins for the net on the omni? Please call now. All right, well, we are pointed to the southeast. This is KE0MAD with the Oars Thursday night Simplex net, and we're looking for further check-ins. Please call now.
Here we go.
KD0 EOA, Paul and Cape Clear.
Paul, KD0 EOA. Well, we missed you last week. Of course, we knew you were going to be out. You told me. But I called for you anyway, just in case. But anyway, hey, how you doing?
Well, the trip went okay and all that. I got back and I'm working on a house project, and that has about worn me out. Unfortunately, it's not over.
Oh, boy. Well, I know how those things go.
Yeah, it involves, replacing some rotted wood and other junk and framing and whatnot, so I can then get all that done, then I can make it look pretty again.
All right, well, hopefully it all pans out good for you, and we appreciate you jumping on the net tonight. I'm going to try and get down to the lake there here in the next couple weeks. Hopefully there's not a bunch of floating debris in the water. Does it look like it's clearing up yet?
Yeah, it's pretty clear, nice deep green color. There is some flotsam stuff up in some of the coves and around some of the docks, so you gotta watch that.
All right, well, hey, thanks for the little lake report there. Yeah, that's the one thing I hate. After a bunch of storms, I don't like going to the lake, especially that far into the lake. It gets a little worse. Anyway, Paul, thanks for checking in. 5 and 7, good signal tonight. Good and loud. We'll say 7-3 to you, and hopefully you have a good weekend coming up, Paul.
All right, well, thanks for having me, and hope to get to talk to you next week. You're coming in pretty good here, nice and quiet background at 73.
All right, 7-3.
And just imagine, I've got a limiter set on OBS, so you're hearing limited audio.
All right, this is KE0MAD, and we're pointed east now. Looking for further check-ins for the Oars Thursday night Simplex net. Please call now. All right, well, we're pointed back to the northeast. Let's see if Colton's around now. KF0RDC, KE0MAD. I wonder if Colton got tied up a little later at work. I told him I'd try it, but we'll call one more time while we're pointed to the northeast. This is KE0MAD. Any further check-ins for the net? All right, pointed to the north and west by 5 degrees up towards Stockton. This is KE0MAD. Looking for further check-ins. Please call now. All right, pointed towards Joplin and Carthage. This is K0MAD. Do we have any check-ins to the northwest? Please call now.
Yeah, Dave, I put a limiter on the OBS audio limiter to hopefully cut some of that down. I gotta have to play it back and listen to it and see how it did.
All right, we're pointed southwest. Again, pointed southwest. This is K0MAD with the Oars Thursday night Simplex net. We're pointed towards Cassville, Rogers, Arkansas, Springdale. If we have any other check-ins, please call now. Okay, back on the omnidirectional. Uh-oh, hang on a second. There may have been a problem there. I just realized I was still on the flat side. Let's call again. Southwest, do we have any check-ins for the net while I'm on the vertical side? Because that makes a lot of difference. Do we have any further check-ins for the net? Please call now. Yes, I was horizontal, Dave. I'm running it back over to the northeast now. This is K0MAD on the vertical side of the beam. Pointed to the northeast, looking for check-ins for the net. Please call now. All right, I figured I'd give it one more shot with the vertical side of the beam. This is K0MAD back on the omnidirectional. Do we have any last minute check-ins for the net? Please call now, or any comments. Yeah, that might be him texting me. I don't know. Yeah, that is him texting me. Let me go back to the vertical side, or the beam. KF0RDC, K0MAD. You out there, Colton? Yeah, we'll try again. KF0RDC, K0MAD, pointed northeast. I think Colton's a KC fan. He's got a KC, Kansas City Chiefs deal for his phone ID. KF0RDC, K0MAD, should be pointed pretty much right at you. You got a copy? We'll blast them with a few 100 watts. KF0RDC, K0MAD, and the net. You got a copy, Colton?
It's not looking like we're going to make it. He's in Republic, heading up 174.
All right, well, we moved the beam just a little bit more to the east. This is K0MAD. Do we have any check-ins or mobile check-ins, is who we're looking for, to the northeast? Please call now. Well, we'll try a little bit north, and then we'll shut this thing down. All right, pointed up a little bit further to the north. This is K0MAD. Looking for check-ins.
KF0RDC.
There we go. We got you, Colton. KF0RDC. Good signal. You got plenty of signal. Surprised you couldn't hear me, but you're coming in good. Huh, he can't hear me. Huh, alright, K0QFT. K0QFT checked in on NetLogger just a minute ago. Is there a KF0QFT out there? Oh, they're in Colorado. I think that was a mistake. Alright, well, Colton can't pick me up. So we will go ahead and jump back over to the omnidirectional. Okay, back on the omnidirectional. Do we have any last minute check-ins before I shut the net down? This is K0MAD. Yeah, that is strange. All right, well, this is K0MAD. We had 8 check-ins. I got Colton checked in. He made it. KF0RDC. Mobile up on 174. I'm sure Bob's sleeping. Dave probably sucking the drapes off the wall. But we had KF0RDC. Got him in there, checked in. He just couldn't hear me for some reason. I'll switch over and see if I can get Bob. KA0RM, are you snoring away? Come check in on the Simplex net if you're listening. K0MAD. K0MAD. Any last minute check-ins, please call now. All right, well, that's all we got. I'll try calling Colton one last time. KF0RDC, K0MAD.
KF0RDC. I finally got you on the antenna finally.
Yeah, I got a good copy on you. You're a little scratchy jumping in and out, but I got a good copy on you. Yeah, maybe you had a better copy on the omnidirectional. You hear me now, Colton? All right, well, I heard you in there, Colton. We got you checked in. 9 check-ins, including Colton there in the mobile. He's probably hilltop him up there to the east of Mount Vernon on 174. So we'll say 7-3, everybody. Thanks for all that checked in tonight, and we'll catch you on the next go-around. This is K0MAD, going to close the net, 7-3, returning the frequency to normal amateur use.